if you're in trim, you fly like this. And sometimes you want to fly in this way.
For fixed wing, we would call that coordinated flight.
Oh, okay.
And trim is there'll be if you look at his at the elevators.
Yeah.
There'll be and maybe on his rudder. I don't know on his plane. There'll be like a little strip, maybe this big.
Yes.
Okay. And with its own hinges, and the trim will move that like this a little bit,
okay.
so that it takes so if it's up a little bit, and you're trying to do like nose up.
Yeah.
It'll take pressure off of it because it's automatically exerting a little bit of extra pressure.
Okay, okay.
So when we say trim, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Yes. Like say you want to fly in that way, okay, in that course,
yes.
Okay, and the wind is from here,
yes,
and you should fly in trim. You'll be like that from the wind, and
we call that more of coordinated flight.
Oh, okay.
Meaning that your tail isn't skidding or sliding one way or the other. Yes, we use the term coordinated.
Clear prop.
Hot start procedure, just brake right out.
Oh shit. Test. How do you read me? 5 by 5. 5 by 5 also. What are the 5? What are the 5? Communication is by 5. You studied it. You didn't study it. We don't talk that way. Tell them what it is. It's like old military lingo that we don't know. Okay, the 5 by 5 is that I hear you clear. I hear you 4 by 5 or 3 by 5 or 2, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna recheck. Israel? Yep, this thing feel, I'm not sure if it's in right in position. Let me just open and close this once.
Yep.
Can I? Okay.
Yep. You open that first, now that. Yep, there you go. There you go.
Feels like it's not, I see it's supposed to lock, but it's not locking it, but I don't.
It doesn't lock. It is like that.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Pre-taxi seat checklist. Seat belt on. This flaps to takeoff. Test fuel on the other tank. You don't need the heat. Check the altimeter.
That layout's nice, isn't it, Chadi?
Yeah.
Really clear.
Amazing. You have everything in front of you, you know?
Pitt-Greenville Airport. Automated weather observation. 2101 Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 8 Celsius. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3038.
3038. 3038.
Pitt-Greenville Airport. Automated weather observation. 2102 Zulu. Weather.
3038.
Wind. Calm. Visibility.
Go ahead and set the comms for Washington. 120175. And 122. 700. All right. Pitt-Greenville Unicorn, Diamond 840 Alpha Bravo, requesting radio check, please.
Average 5x5 down.
Pitt-Greenville Unicorn, Diamond 840 Alpha Bravo, requesting radio check, please. Pitt-Greenville. Do you have trouble them replying to you?
I never bother.
Pitt-Greenville Unicorn, Diamond 840 Alpha Bravo, requesting radio check, please.
Alpha Bravo, you're loud and clear.
Thank you, sir. Alright. Are we ready to taxi down? Next light is on, strobe light is on. Brakes are good. Pitt-Greenville traffic, Diamond 840 Alpha Bravo is taxiing via Alpha to runway 2, Pitt-Greenville. So we're gonna go to Washington. I'm just pushing the nearest button, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Where's your nearest?
Oh, I can use the nearest, or I can use the flight band, but it's so clear, so close to us, so you know, it's easier to use the nearest. It's my third option here. Direct. Enter, enter. Are set. Now do a run up. Trim is set to take off. Flight controls. Spawned by side. Alternate air. Button comes on, make sure best power, 2000 RPM. The mags, right mag, both, F mag, both, test, the load. Good.
Greenville traffic, 6634 Mike is 7.4 miles to the southeast. Maneuvering for downwind, runway 2. Pitt-Greenville traffic.
Fuel pressure. Low pressure and temperature. Very good. Takeoff. Set flaps to takeoff. The pump is on. Canopies are locked. The light is on. Landing light is on. Brakes are released. Ready to go. What's that for? Setting my heading just in case we start using the autopilot. So the heading will be ready set up for our heading. That's going to be 1. There was he.
Pitt-Greenville traffic, 6634 Mike is 7.4 miles to the southeast. Maneuvering for downwind, runway 2. Pitt-Greenville traffic.
Do you typically say full rich? Yeah, it's full rich, yep. Pitt-Greenville traffic, 91840 Alpha Bravo is departing runway 2, Pitt-Greenville.
Alpha Bravo, you guys departing to the east or?
We'll be departing to the southeast, sir.
Yeah, roger that. Greenville traffic, 6634 Mike, 4 miles to the southeast. We're maneuvering for the 45 runway 2 at 2000 feet. Pitt-Greenville, Blue Streak, 5162 taxiing out from the terminal to runway 2, Greenville.
Birds.
Yeah.
Pitt-Greenville traffic, 91840 Alpha Bravo is departing the pattern to the southeast to Greenville.
Greenville traffic, Blue Streak 5162, taxi runway Alpha, runway 2, Pitt-Greenville traffic.
You require a lot of right rudder? Yeah. See these lines here? That's where the GPS wants us to go.
Holy
to get to the airport.
That's fucking slick. Oh my gosh.
the airplane is on autopilot now.
Chadi, do you want a video?
Pump comes off, landing lights comes off, position light is on.
Hey, Jim. Hey, buddy. Pitt-Greenville traffic. 0634 Mike is 4 miles to the west, inbound 45 entry. For downwind runway 2 at 2,200 feet. Pitt-Greenville traffic.
The GPS has intercepted the course.
Have a good day.
Washington Warren Airport. Automated weather observation 2, 1,
Can you see that?
2,
Cool. Did you video that?
Weather,
Yes.
wind, 0, 2, 0,
I video that.
4,
It says obstacle and it is not.
0,
So neat.
below, 1, 2,000, temperature, 7 Celsius, dew point, -7, altimeter, 3037.
All air traffic be advised that runway 1735 is closed. Also, be aware of skydiver activities. Thank you for visiting Washington Warren Airfield. Have a good day.
Down below you, Chadi, below you to the left and ahead of you is the Tall River
weather
where we take the boat.
2125 Zulu weather wind 020 at 4 visibility 10 clear below 12.
Can I take the control for a bit? Your airplane.
Okay.
Autopilot.
I'm flying like this, right? Pitt-Greenville traffic, 0634 Mike, center left downwind for runway 2, Pitt-Greenville traffic. See your airfield, Chadi? What is it? Look up, see that bridge up ahead? Now look past that, you'll see another bridge. Kind of in between those, but on the left. Okay. Yes.
Traffic, District 5162, taking runway 2 for... We're in field diamond 840 Alpha Bravo, 7 miles west of the field. We'll be in bow for SH and go, Warren Field.
G1000 is amazing. I've never seen one in action.
Yeah.
Feels like, what is the bank limitation?
Well, it's 45 for the steep turn.
45?
It's basically all the way here.
Yes. Might want to be above 2,000 feet though, for anything like that. I'm gonna do it on my side. Wow. Change your altitude, Chadi. Okay, so my altitude now is 1090. Yep. You can also look above you at the old steam gauge. Yes. Where's your VSI? Okay, we should be to the left. Israel? Hit again? Where is the VSI indicator?
This one.
The vertical speed?
Vertical speed? Here.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. See that one? You're all over the place.
Yeah, I'm gonna go just fly over the field now because we were right on top of it. We're on field traffic, 91840 Alpha Bravo is going mid-cross at 2,000 feet. We'll be turning around for entry onto the downwind for runway 05, we're in field.
One is wind from 20 degrees at 3 knots.
What is the track? Say it again?
What is the track?
089.
Yeah, but the rectangular GPS.
Oh, it's to go back now, it's 269.
Oh, okay.
Because we just crossed over the field.
Oh, okay. By the way, Chadi, it's a nice view to your right. You have control.
You want me to okay? I got the airplane.
Maneuvering 4,500 feet, 4 miles northeast of Persica. The Tar River at this point becomes what we call the Pamlico River, and then if you look just ahead of you a bit, is the Pamlico Sound. What a beautiful day for flying.
It is very nice.
Yes.
Leaving altitude.
What was that indicator?
I left the altitude from 2,000. I had it set to 2,000, and I let it go up.
And that's so nice. That Bonanza, I frequently, until I get my trim dialed in, which takes a minute, I always find that I'm climbing.
Field traffic, down 1840 Alpha Bravo is crossing midfield. At 1600, we'll be doing a right turn to enter the downwind for runway 5, the Jingo. We're in traffic. pump comes on, landing line comes on, position light is on, strobe light is on.
Will land somewhere or just that?
I'm gonna enter the pattern now.
Altitude.
Field traffic down 1840 Alpha Bravo is now 45 degree entry on for the downwind runway 5 orange traffic.
There's a solar array right there.
Again.
Oh. We had 0 a couple years ago.
Let's come down.
Altitude.
Target speed?
Again.
What's your target speed?
On final it's going to be 72. Field traffic, down 1840 Alpha Bravo, last phase, runway 5, touch and go, line traffic. Landing light is on, position light is on, strobe light is on, fuel pump is on, belt not on.
Gears down.
No gears for this one. Here, final. Run traffic, down 1840 Alpha Bravo is on final, runway 5, touch and go, line traffic.
Howdy. I'll be with you on the control.
Come up.
Flaps were weird, Israel.
They're different than yours, aren't they?
No, they oscillated. flaps come up. They came up and they went down a tiny bit, up a tiny bit, down a tiny bit. They were moving like 4 or 5 degrees.
Want to fly over a little bit closer to the water? What do you want to do?
Yeah, if we can.
What? Water?
Whatever you want to do. It's sunset will be in about
40 minutes.
About 25 minutes. 20-25.
Let's do it.
You can't fly anywhere at low level, right?
They have to be at least 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Warren traffic down 1840 Alpha Bravo is departing the traffic to the east. Warren traffic.
This route may not let you fly with me.
Traffic Skyhawk 02 Papa's setting over the field to 1,500 inbound runway 47.
The landing was too slick, man. You might critique my...
Airplane.
Leaving altitude.
I have the airplane.
Leaving altitude. Leaving altitude. Leaving altitude.
Oh, that's on video. That's not real. There you go.
I like this airplane.
See, I'm spoiled with this airplane. It's gonna be hard for me to buy an airplane.
Well, I'll introduce you to one that costs less and goes faster. You have the airplane?
I got the airplane.
Okay. You see the view on the right?
I can turn it so you can get the water and the boats, I think, somewhere.
Arctic Regional Jetport Cherokee 8777 November 10 North 2300 inbound. Daddy? Daddy? Huh. Gotcha, bud.
cool there with the water going right in the middle of the houses.
It is, isn't it?
Can you see it?
Yes, yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Nice flying, bud.
Thank you. Okay, now. Come on. There you go. I get a bit of altitude here, so we are not on 1,000 feet close to the airport on final.
What do you climb at?
2,000 or so, because the airport is right there.
I mean, feet per minute?
Right now it's about 600. What I pitch for 10 degrees.
Huh?
Yeah, so I pitch for 10 degrees, so it's about 1,300 now per minute.
Climbs really well.
Leaving altitude.
RV and ground experimental from the northeast. I'll set up for the 45. I got one departing, climbing out right now. I'll set up for the 45 runway 4.
I think I stop and bring right crosswind runway 4, look for the traffic.
That area there that you see that it's kind of open there, that's one of the areas that we come and fly over for doing stalls and maneuvers, doing flight training.
Oh, okay. The sand? Oh, that?
You see that's kind of like brown area there, so kind of like a circle.
Yeah. 2 northwest, 1500. This is the Voice of America antenna arrays.
The stall maneuver? Stalls, power on stall, power off stall, steep turns, turns around the point, full flight.
One, 0, clear, below, 1, 2,000, temperature, 6 Celsius, dew point, -7, altimeter, 3037.
Go to 2,000 feet.
Pitt-Greenville Airport.
2,000 feet, yes, sir.
Observation.
Count 505 Scott Lima. Turn it downwind to runway 3. Countdown. And Tri-County Husky. What's your VNE? About 354 Uniform Hotel, about 8 miles to the east.
That would be flying heading 300.
Southeast of the field to the west.
traffic downwind 840 Alpha Bravo is 10 miles east of the field. We will be inbound for a full stop on runway to Pitt-Greenville. Bump is on. I'm gonna change for the other tank when we get close to the airport. Cut it off. Traffic. Pitt-Greenville traffic. Did the guys see you, Greenville?
Yeah, Pitt-Greenville traffic. Pitt-Greenville traffic. What is that on the left? To the left, the water array.
Oh, isn't that neighborhood?
I'm sorry?
I forgot the name of the neighborhood. I think.
Is that Parker Overton set up?
No. I forgot the name. Lake something.
Lake Christie?
No. Autumn Lakes.
I don't know it.
I think it's Autumn Lakes. You see that last house there? It's from the guy that do the skating thing. Or the bicycle thing.
Dave Mira. Lakes. Where the fuck is it?
Airport?
No. I'm trying to figure out what Autumn Lakes is near.
Oh, yeah. I think it's considered is it Grifton?
Wow.
I know I'm playing.
You wanna go back to 300, right?
331.
300.
3 miles to the west. We'll be entering 45 for left downwind for runway 5. Not all of any traffic, please advise.
Pitt-Greenville traffic downwind 840 Alpha Bravo is 5 miles east of the field. We will be doing midfield crossing to entry on a 45-degree onto the downwind for runway to Pitt-Greenville. Right here is good.
Pitt-Greenville traffic 6634 max crosswind runway 2. That's your runway ahead of you, Chadi.
Huh? There's someone on
Right ahead of you, dead ahead of you.
my airplane. Okay, you have airplane. I got the airplane.
Okay.
Fire up that fuel truck. We're going to need about 600 gallons of fuel. And we'd like to borrow that fine vehicle of yours. We're going to head over to the hotel.
Altitude.
Nine traffic, Cessna 8331 Golf is left downwind for runway 5. Nine. And Cessna 8331 Golf is turning base, runway 5.
See the traffic over there? Close to the sun. You see it?
6634 Mike is turning left base, runway 2. Pitt-Greenville traffic.
Pitt-Greenville traffic downwind 840 Alpha Bravo is crossing midfield. We'll be doing a 45-degree entry onto the downwind for runway 2. I got the traffic inside, no factor of Pitt-Greenville. 9 o'clock. You see it?
Got it.
Scott County traffic, that's the 15 traffic.
Just past the hospital.
Crosswind 3.
It's about to turn final. traffic, DR6634 Mike is based upon runway 2, Pitt-Greenville traffic. What kind of plane is that?
Traffic, Husky 15 Sherman Mike.
Yeah, Mike just said, I don't know what it is. Phone comes on. Then short final. Do you have any fuel gauge here? Fuel gauge is here. Oh, okay.
How accurate are they?
He hasn't touched down yet. Yep.
Figuring for traffic dominate for 0 Alpha Bravo is on a 45-degree entry onto the downwind for runway 2, full stop to Greenville. Figuring for traffic dominate for 0 Alpha Bravo is onto the downwind runway 2, full stop to Greenville.
Light is on, position light is on, start light is on, fuel pump is on.
34 Mike is clear runway 2 at Alpha 2, taxiing back for departure runway 2, Pitt-Greenville traffic.
Taxiing back to runway 2.
Affirmative.
Tap scan down.
South County traffic, Husky 15 Sherman Mike.
has 2.1, right?
It's a twin engine.
Yeah.
But like still I assume those are cooling vents on the top of it, on the top rear. They look really cool. They look neat. You see your headset?
Thank you. Thank you guys. It's amazing.